Baseball at its best. We'll see the Atlanta Braves as they play against the Chicago White Sox. The MLB here on 2K Sports.
The Atlanta Braves on the road after an interleague win. He is electric. That describes Jake Peavy, and he's out there on the mound, and we'll have a chance to watch it. 2K Sports proudly presents Major League Baseball. It's Wednesday night. Happy to have you with us. And Steve, as he faces these Atlanta hitters, what's he looking at?
Well, it's a phenomenal lineup right here, and that's why this outstanding right-hander is going to have to be on top of his game to be able to neutralize some of their big bats and get the outs he needs. He has to work ahead in the count, or they'll make him pay.
Now we'll see the lineup for the Braves, sponsored by Pepsi. Last outing for the White Sox proved to be a win. One game after another, they really do not seem stoppable right now. They're just piling up the W's.
Well, as a former player, it's just so much fun to watch a team that's on a roll like this, and no one's going to beat them anytime soon.
Watches the off-speed pitch, ends up 0-1. Somebody's going to get a W against this team, but it's going to take one heck of an effort to do it.
Well, you're right, Gary. It's going to take an unbelievable effort just to compete with this team, much less beat them.
And a moment to check out the defensive alignment for the White Sox. Well, Steve, the thoughts on a fielder here?
Well, they're confident with Alex Rios out there. Just a solid all-around defender with a strong throwing arm. He's a quality defensive player.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Beckham. We hope you can't get enough baseball. There'll be more this Saturday. It's going to be the Red Sox on the road. They face the Giants at AT&T Park. The action gets started at 4 Eastern. Chipper Jones bats with 2 on. Peavy misses. He's out of the zone down low.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
Slider just misses the black. Falls behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball called strike 2-1. He's ready now, the 2-1. That swung on, hit on the ground. And Jones set down.
A chance here to take a look at where the Atlanta Braves rank in the National League right now. 5th in batting average, 5th best for hits, and they're the top 10 in runs scored. That offense relentless, putting up runs and giving themselves a chance to win.
And Brian McCann up. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1.
Well, this is a tough pitch. I mean, that breaking ball up and in really can handcuff a hitter.
And he scores. They almost got him, but makes contact with the plate in time.
Number 23, Matt Diaz.
Well, as a pitcher, there's absolutely nothing you can do about this. You hate these type of hits, but he makes a great pitch. The ball just hit in an absolute perfect spot where no one can get to it in time to beat him on the throw to first.
Here's the pitch. Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2. He delivers. Swung on, hit softly, line to left. And in there, the Braves should pick one up.
That pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. A perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind next time around. We'll see whether or not he changes up on how he throws to this guy. Prado's at the plate. And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now, they're in charge of this ball game.
And Gary, you can never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow the pitcher to go right at the hitters and pitch with confidence.
Strike 2. Peavy dominating in this AB. He's got some pitches to play with. And it doesn't hurt to get that starter to throw a few pitches either.
Well, he's going to need to settle down a little bit here so he can stick around later in the game.
That's one. And there's the second out, a double play. And so we get our first 2 runs in the first. Offense getting going early. The Braves lead 2-0. Here's a look at Atlanta's starter. And as he looks at this White Sox lineup, what are they going to see from him today?
We watch Jair Jurgens. You're going to be struck by the poise he has on the mound for such a young pitcher. He looks like a 20-year veteran out there, command and control of everything, never seems flustered, and he's also an outstanding fielder. He understands once he lets the ball go, he becomes a guy to make a play.
And it's Johnny Damon at the plate, right there in the top 5 in home runs. Strike 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Veteran Damon, though, he'll cut it down and try to just poke it out there.
What a great pitch.
Line shot into center field, and the leadoff man's on board. You love the offense when it gets going that way. Stops at second, 2 baggers. Presented by Pepsi, we'll show you the lineup Ozzie Guillen's got going. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, you take a look at Alexi Ramirez. He's one of the more exciting players in baseball. Finally got moved to his more natural position, shortstop. And I tell you what, this is a guy.
There's contact. He drove it well. McLeod will field. No problem. Damon heads for third. The throw.
Now batting.
Take a moment to look at the Braves' defensive setup. Any picks here, Steve?
Yunel Escobar is really untapped talent. This guy can make any play on the field, and he has one of the strongest throwing arms in the major leagues.
And Paul Konerko to bat. He's the league leader in ribbies. Jurgens gets him to swing and to miss on that strike. Pitch on the way. Hit sharply towards the hole. And Damon comes in.
Now batting.
Good pitch down low, Steve, but a better at-bat.
Well, he did a real nice job going down in his swing to get that low ball, to be able to pick up the hit.
Jurgens gets him to swing and to miss on that strike.
Well, he got a little over anxious on that last sinker and swings and misses.
Strike 2. Now with no balls, 2 strikes, Quinton needs to protect that strike zone.
Had some difficulty making contact in the game last night, striking out twice.
Now batting.
Strike 3. Quinton on a swing and a miss. He's out.
It seemed like he made it easy. 3 pitches, big strikeout.
Can't get rid of a guy any quicker than that. Only took 3 and he's gone. And Beckham's in the box. Liner towards the hole. These are the lineups who have gone yard the most over this past month, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the White Sox. The Yankees second. Third spot, the Rangers. Fourth, the Twins. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, some tough lineups right here to pitch again.
There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And that ends the half inning as Diaz makes the play. So they scratch across a run, 3 hits and a couple left on. The White Sox, they're not going to all lit up here at U.S. Cellular Field on this beautiful night for a game. That ball swung on, hit. Rios to field it. And that's a base hit. Gloss on board.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
And Melky Cabrera up. And swing and a miss on Peavy's pitch. 0-1.
Boy, he's got great movement on that 2-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. The second, there's one. Back to first, not in time. 1-2, won't get it.
Well, quick release by the third baseman. They get the lead runner at second, just not able to turn to double play.
And Infante's batting. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-1. He's hit .264 a lifetime against the White Sox. Strike 2. Peavy dominating in this AB. He's got some pitches to play with.
Well, he gets the breaking ball right over the heart of the plate. He must have been looking for something else.
A liner headed for the hole. And Tien with the catch. And he'll go back to first. Here's what the White Sox schedule looks like. This Atlanta series ending tomorrow. They'll kick off a series with the Chicago Cubs, a division battle. Team they beat in the previous series between the two. That's a 3-game series. Then they'll pack their bags for Kansas City, take on the Royals, a team they didn't have too much trouble with in their previous series. Nate McLouth gets in to swing now with 2 away. He had a single in his last time up. Here's McLouth's first look. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1. The pitch. And with 2 strikes on him now, McLouth needs to protect the strike zone.
Well, this is a tough pitch. I mean, that breaking ball up and in really can handcuff a hitter.
Nate McLouth misses on that one, and that's going to be strike 3. And Jake Peavy is heading in. He's pitched through a little bit of adversity. Pair of runs in the first, nothing here in the second. And it'll be the White Sox. Leading it off, A.J. Pierzynski. He's in the top echelon of hits right now.
A.J. Pierzynski.
Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Jurgens. Tried to go up the ladder, but he can't catch up. 0-2.
Well, he fooled him right there. That 2-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
And here's Martin. He's a big home run guy, top 10 in the league right now. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
Oh, he's having some kind of season this year, Gary. Really the guy leading this team's offense and some kind of offensive production.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind on the count, 0-2.
I had the hat trick last night, striking out 3 times in that.
Swings, hits this one very high, deep to left center. Gone, a home run. And they're happy to tie that one up. Back to an even ball game with that solo shot.
Well, he looked like he got the pitch in his wheelhouse and he just drove it out of the ballpark.
When you get behind in a ball game, you want to get back early, get your mental set back, and they've done that.
Now this inning isn't over yet. They have a chance to still tack on some more runs. Now credit the White Sox offense, attacking, trying to do what they can to bring this thing back, evening it up. Tie game now. Let's see if they can't add on some more runs, Gary.
A swing line to left center, and that gets in there. Tomei a base hit, and that'll bring Johnny Damon to the plate. All-star break looming large now. We take a look at the Eastern Division race courtesy of State Farm. In first place, it's the Phillies. In the second spot, it's the Marlins. Third place, the Mets. Fourth place, the Braves. And the bottom dwellers, the Washington Nationals.
Well, all you ask from your players is to give them some consistency, and Johnny Damon throughout his career has done that. He's a guy that can hit for average. He can hit the ball of the ballpark if you make a mistake. The thing about it is he's a winning player. It seems like any team he ever plays on, they end up winning championships. That's what you need from a veteran like him.
What a year for him, top 5 in homers. Jurgens gets set and delivers. Johnny Damon on a swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 3.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, if a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K, you know he's throwing gas out there.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. One of the best batting averages in the league. Now Jurgens is going to have a few pitches to work with here as he's up ahead on the count 0-2. A swing and a miss. Alexei Ramirez is retired. So they pick up a run on the home run and pull even. We've got a stalemate going here in Chicago. As we take a look there at Bobby Cox, his ball club tied up right now. Lots of baseball to go, though. And here's Yanel Escobar to lead it off. And Escobar ready for the first pitch. That one is hit well. Quentin's there. gets down. The go-ahead runs on base.
At the plate.
So that'll bring Chipper Jones to the plate. Let's have a look at the Central Division race brought to you by State Farm with the All-Star break just around the corner now. First place, the White Sox. Twins in the second spot. In third place, it's the Royals. The Tigers, fourth place. And down at the bottom, the Cleveland Indians.
Chicago White Sox.
Hot shot towards the hole. That's one out. Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play.
Well, quick release by the third baseman. They get the lead runner at second, just not able to turn to double play.
And it's Brian McCann in the box now. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time.
Well, that's a shot into the stands right there. That's just self-defense, but a nice play.
Ought to be a collection taken by those around him. He just saved somebody a big-time hurt and got one of his own.
That had to sting a little bit.
That one swung on its line, and it's caught by Ramirez.
Let's take a chance now to take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team hitting with runners in scoring.
Oh, and here goes Jones. And he is safe at second. Now Brzezinski positions himself. Beckham throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Solid outing moves on here. Jake Peavy. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Paul Konerko to lead it off. Well, leading the league in home runs. Lined right at the second baseman. And he can't get to it. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Just a solid offensive player day in and day out, and a guy that really can deliver for this offense.
And it's Carlos Quentin in the box now. He's the league leader in hits. And Gloss picks it up, and he'll step on first for out number 1.
At the plate.
Our State Farm leaderboard, the teams with the highest batting average when there are ducks in the pond. Number 1, the White Sox. The Yankees second. Blue Jays third. Red Sox fourth. And we've got the Twins, who are number 5.
Well, the thing as a manager and a hitting coach you look for is, can your guys hit in the clutch? Well, this team right here in this season has been the #1 team with hitting with runners in scoring position. That's why they score so many runs, and that's why they're one of the more dominant teams that you'll face as a pitcher all season.
Swing and a hot shot. But a quick recovery that time gets the out.
Chicago White Sox. Center field.
Runner standing at third. Here's Alex Rios. And he starts Rios out. Smash towards the hole. And there it is. That's the tie-breaking run. They're ahead. And the White Sox, they just keep rolling.
Number 12, A.J. Brzezinski.
Well, the hitter makes an adjustment going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it here.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at-bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did, and it pays off. And this is hit in the air, foul down the left field line. Had a look at that one, but can't come up with it. And that's a strike. A.J. Brzezinski now behind in the count. Defensive stance at the plate.
Got to be feeling good today. Picked up a couple hits in the game last night.
And A.J. Brzezinski strikes out, unable to make contact on that pitch. So Jair Jurgens out of the inning. He's given up 3 runs in as many innings of work now. The White Sox are out in front 3-2. Due up 6, 7, 8 in the lineup. Prado's at the plate.
Second baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
And here's the first one. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1.
Well, that hanging slider, it just spins like a helicopter up there. You've got to wail on it when he makes a mistake like that.
Line softly to center field. And that is in there. The tying run is on base. And that's going to bring Troy Glass up.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
Gloss makes contact. That'll be fouled away. Ball. Tried to get him to chase that curve. It's 1-2. Good patience. Troy Gloss lets it go by for a ball and an even count. On the ground to short. He picks it up. And there's one. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get one.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn two. I know they wanted to.
And it's Melky Cabrera in the box now. 1 for 2 lifetime against Peavy. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on board. Good offensive chance here.
Third baseman.
Well, he's trying to bury that slider down at his back foot, but he stays with it. Does a good job not trying to do too much with that pitch.
Here's the first pitch. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. 2 away.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
Just to drive in a run here for Nate McLeod. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, the hitter lays off this one and takes the strike, realizing not a pitch he wants in this situation.
Swung on line to right center field. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. Atlanta, what a shot they've got here.
Well, an outstanding piece of hitting to load the bases. Picks up that single, and now the pressure mounts.
At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. There's a swing and a liner. And that ends the half inning as Ramirez makes the play. They pick up 3 hits in the inning. They leave the sacks full. Look at the manager, Ozzie Guillen. He has to be happy with the work on the mound, especially that last inning. Insurance run so important. First one to tee in. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled off. Hit sharply towards the hole. 1 away. Here's what Atlanta has lined up. 1 game left with the White Sox. That's tomorrow. Following that, they face Miguel Cabrera series at home against the Tigers. Great series there. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then they'll have the home field advantage. They take on the Nationals. That big bat of Ryan Zimmerman. That series bound to be competitive. So there's a ball hit well deep into center field. Way back, way back. Goodbye, home run. They'll take that 1-run homer. They need that. Now the lead is 2.
White Sox lead expanded here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
Base is empty, 1 out.
Johnny Damon.
First pitch on the way to Damon. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. Bounces up against the wall. We got a moment to check out the State Farm leaderboard for teams that have tacked up the most extra base hits this month. Number 1, the White Sox. The Yankees second. The Twins third. Fourth, the Red Sox. And we've got the Rangers. They are 5th. And he's in at second with a double. 1-0. A swing and a miss. Ramirez, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Jurgens. Ramirez will foul that one away. Hit hard to second. Prado, 2 away.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
With a run 90 away, here is Paul Konerko. He leads the American League and runs batted in. Sinker drops in for a called strike. Now Jurgens has got to have a few pitches to work with here as he's up ahead on the count 0-2.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. That hard sinker. He just can't catch up.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. Throws on to first. Side is retired. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. White Sox by 2. Leading it off, Chipper Jones.
Designated hitter number 10, Chipper Jones.
And the pitch to Jones. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1. Here it comes. Swings and hits this one. Going to be fielded by Rios. And it's caught by Ramirez. One away.
Number 16.
And Brian McCann up. He's hitting .333 lifetime off Jake Peavy. That ball swung on, hit. Rios to field it. Out number 2.
For the Atlanta Braves, right fielder, number 20.
And we're going to see Diaz here.
Diaz.
Ground out victim last time through. First pitch. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. Too far inside. 1-1. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
Hit up the middle. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up. So that brings up Martin Prado to the plate. And maybe he wanted to waste that pitch. It just didn't get far enough away or up high.
Well, it was still caught a little too much of the plate, and the batter took advantage of it. Good focus at the plate.
Here's a swing and a line drive. And that gets the tying run on board. He's on board way ahead of that play. And that's going to give Troy Glass the chance. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. First run to Gloss starts as AB. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1.
And you can throw the ball down in the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective.
Fielded by Ramirez. Throws to first. Side is retired. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. White Sox 4, Braves 2. Taking a look out, Bobby Cox. His 2-run deficit on his mind, I'm sure, and making plans now to try and get something across the plate for them. And it's Carlos Quentin in the box now. He's number 1 in runs scored in the league. Line to left, but that's going to go foul.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, and somebody they've really come to rely upon.
Strike 2. Now with no balls, 2 strikes, Quentin needs to protect that strike zone. Swung on, hit sharply to first. And he continues that streak as that one goes through. That's going to bring Gordon Beckham up.
Now breaking down Carlos Quentin's season so far, let's see how he stacks up compared to everybody else. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. He's also a hit machine, leading the league in hits right now, swinging the bat well. Every time he puts it in play, he seems to find a hole.
Now the first pitch. Hit hard to second. And he grabs this one. That's 1 out. And 2. They pull off the double play. That Keystone area can get a little rough, Steve. Nice turn on the double play.
Just the way they draw it up. Great pivot by the shortstop.
So Alex Rios, he'll try and keep it going. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. And he starts Rios out. A smash to first. And he'll step on first to retire the side. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. And next, it'll be the Braves getting it going. And Melky Cabrera stands in. He singled his last trip.
Number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Swung on, that is hit. So Cabrera is set down.
Third baseman, number 4.
And Infante's batting. First pitch, here it comes. That's a strike. Peavy gets it by him.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement, down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. And it's going to be Quinton. No problem for him. That's an easy out.
He covers a lot of ground out there, able to range to his left and pull this one in near the line.
Here's McLouth's first look. It's hit foul by McLouth. Here's the 0-1 from Peavy. Hit in the air to center field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. It's called short work of 3. Took 6 pitches. The White Sox maintaining their lead. Taking account of the ball game, there's Ozzie Guillen. Last inning, that pitching gave up nothing. That's what he wants to see. Now looking for the offense to try and expand the lead. Leading it off, A.J. Pierzynski. And for RBIs, he's one of the best in the league. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
Such a consistent, productive.
He makes contact, line drive. And that'll put Pierzynski on first. That brings up Martin.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Martin.
A runner on first, no outs. First one to Tien. Here's the pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. 2 hits on 2 at-bats. Lifetime against Jair Jurgens. And that's a strike. Martin's going to have to take very close approach on the next one.
It looked like he was fooled. He wasn't ready for that sinker.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
You know, sometimes in a bat you go 5, 6, 7 pitches as they start to foul off the 0-2 count. I like that he went right at him aggressively, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
Jurgens gets set and delivers. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. And McCann's calling for the pitch. Now Jurgens is going to have a few pitches to work with here as he's up ahead on the count 0-2. Tried to get him to go after that slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a tough pitch for a hitter. That breaking ball that he's burying toward the back foot, tough to lay off.
He can't connect on that. Jim Tomei up empty on a swing.
Well, credit the pitcher right there. Good 2-strike pitch down and away. Not much he could have done with that even if he had made contact.
First pitch on the way to Damon. Circle change, cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's a look at the matchup numbers. 3-0-1 off the Braves. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one to Cabrera. And that's going to do it in this half inning. No runs and a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. White Sox 4, Braves 2. And here's Yunel Escobar to lead it off. Lined out in his last at bat.
Yunel Escobar.
And Escobar ready for the first pitch. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1.
Here in the 7th inning right now, nobody out. This is the time to get things going. You're down 2 runs. Make up the ground right.
There's a swing and a liner. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
Well, you're talking about a guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His 3rd hit of this ball game, and it comes with nobody out in the inning.
Right now, Chipper Jones. At the belt, Peavy kicks and throws. Looked like a cutter that time for a called strike.
Well, outstanding movement on the cut fastball, but he left it out over the heart of the plate. He got away with one right there.
And it's caught by Ramirez.
This ball is absolutely scorched at the shortstop. He doesn't even have to move to get the out.
Here's Brian McCann. Here's the pitch to McCann. And that swung on and hit. Rios. And it's in there, the tying run on board.
Now up to the plate for the Atlanta Braves, right fielder, number 23, Matt Diaz.
And we're going to see Diaz here. He singled in his last at bat. Swing and a miss on the cutter. 0-1.
One out right here, up by 2 in the inning. You want to limit base runners and make plays. Try to eliminate the lead runner, but get outs if you can.
Swung on and ripped towards second. Got one. Decides not to try for the double play. Hangs on to it.
The Atlanta Braves, second base.
A chance to find out what these guys are made of right now, Gary.
2 for 3 thus far. And here's the first one. Called strike. And Peavy's got him 0-1.
Well, offensively here in the 7th inning with 2 outs, you cannot just lay down here and say, well, we'll start it off next inning. You got.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And the tag is applied. Side retired. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. The White. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Jurgens gets set and delivers. Line drive. Gloss able to pull that one in.
First base.
And Paul Konerko to bat. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And he starts Konerko out. Now he swings, hits this one very high, deep left center field. Out of here, a home run. Putting a little padding on the lead. Solo shot up by 3.
Now the 3rd home run in this game off this pitcher, so they're starting to figure something out. He can't be in there much longer.
Let's see if we see some inside stuff coming up here. It's going to be Takashito Seto on the mound as the Braves decide to bring in a reliever.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
And it's Carlos Quentin in the box now. And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. There's a swing and a well-hit ball deep into right center field. Gone! Goodbye home run. Add one more to that lead. Fly ball out of here, 4 up.
You got to feel for this pitcher now. He's just getting pounded.
And after you give up that first one, Steve, sometimes you lose your focus and you make a fat pitch, and it looks like that's what he did.
Well, you've got to let go of something negative and get yourself focused again. He's not getting it done. White Sox lead expanded here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
Second base. Number 15.
1 out, bases empty. The first pitch. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Here's the 0-1 from Sato. Strike 2. Gordon Beckham now will have to keep an eye out on the strike zone.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
Swung and a fly ball. Add one more to that lead. Solo, big fly ball up by 5.
They have not figured out a way how to shut down this White Sox offense today. They look so good.
Number 12, A.J. Pierzynski.
On the way. Fastball swung out and missed. 0-1. And Steve, this is the point in the ball game where you are really putting it to the opposition. The long ball can do that to you late.
Well, there's no question. I mean, you give up those home runs and it just deflates your own team. So offense ruling the day.
Got him, and they're able to avert any more damage. Side retired. But they strike for 3 runs here, all coming thanks to 3 solo homers. White. And it's Troy Gloss now to lead it off. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. First one to Gloss, starts as AB. First pitch, inside with a fastball, ball 1.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
1-1 on the way. Swinging and a miss, and it's now 1-2. Peavy winds up for the 1-2 pitch. And it remains 1-2. And that's swung on and hit. Rios, no problem with that one.
For the Atlanta Braves, left fielder, number 53.
And Melky Cabrera up. Grounded out his last time through. And he starts Cabrera out. And swing and a miss on Peavy's pitch. 0-1.
Look, Gary, with 1 out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
Melky Cabrera not fooled by that. Count is evened up.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Swings and hits this one. Going to be fielded by Rios. So Cabrera is sent down. 2 away. And Infante's batting. Hitless so far. He'll get another shot at it now. First pitch on the way. Call it strike. And Peavy's got him 0-1.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you
Shot towards the hole. And that's going to do it. Konerko's there. And they go quietly offensively. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. First one to Tien. Here's the pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-2, and Sato's now. He's got some room to work.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right.
Swings, clobbers this one. Deep left center field. Goodbye, home run. Well, I don't know what's going wrong for these guys. Extending their lead to 6. Solo, big shot.
White Sox lead expanding here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
Number 27.
Tomei gets in. Here's the first delivery. Swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, they had him set up here, going down and in with that fastball, and he hit his spot exactly. That's some kind of pitch.
And that's a strike. Tomei's going to have to hit with a little less of a cut here. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today. And that'll bring Johnny Damon to the plate.
You talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
First pitch on the way to Damon. And Sato gets him swinging for the first strike.
Well, it's tough to do any damage when you throw a slider down in the strike zone. And that's exactly what he did right there. Got the hitter to swing through it.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing, a ball hit high, deep, straight away left field. Goodbye, home run, a 2-run digger. 2-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had.
You can see it in the replay. The pitcher trying to go up and away to paint that outside corner. He just locked in on the ball and drove it out of the park.
Man, did he hit that ball hard, and that's going to be good for a couple of RBIs.
They have not figured out a way how to shut down this White Sox offense today. They look so good.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike. And it's 0-2. Alexei Ramirez going to have to protect now.
Boy, he's got great movement on that two-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Towards center field. McLeod will field. Didn't have a problem getting over there in time.
First base, number 14.
And here's Paul Konerko. Last time up, he launched one out of the park. One out, nobody on. And he starts Konerko out. Swing and a rocket toward short. And another one. It's contagious. And he pulls into second base. That will be a double.
Well, they just can't figure out a way to get this guy out. That's now 4 hits for him in this game.
First pitch to Quinton. Hit hard on the ground towards third. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well.
Now breaking down Carlos Quentin's season so far. Let's see how he stacks up compared to everybody else. First in batting average. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. He's also a hit machine, leading the league in hits right now, swinging the bat well. Every time he puts it in play, he seems to find a hole.
Slider just misses. 1-0.
If you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
And Konerko will score.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
Runners on first and second with 1 out. And he starts Rios out, headed for the middle.
Anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
Bases are loaded here with only 1 away. Here's the pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1.
Well, you have to be ready for something hard, and this guy wasn't anticipating it. That's why he was late on that two-seam fastball.
Fastball got him, 2 down. Talk about an RBI denied. That's a pretty good piece of work on the mound.
Now, runner on third base in scoring position, ready to cross home plate and give your team a run. He prevented that with that big strikeout.
First one to Tian. Here's the pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. This one to Cabrera. And that's out number 3. But not before they tally 4 times, thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Here you get a look at Bobby Cox. Kind of feel what he's thinking right now. It's a very tough game. Maybe thinking about some adjustments as we move forward. Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1.
I think right now offensively you've got to start getting base runners. Get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits. You don't need home runs. You need base runners.
Here's the delivery. A line drive towards the hole. And that sets down McLeod.
Obviously, winning big right now, you just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
And the first pitch. Swung and a ground ball to third. 2 down.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
Called strike, and Peavy's got him 0-1.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
And Jones swings, hits this one. It's down, a base hit.
Coming to bat.
Gets a letter high pitch, a good pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it. Nice job.
Hitting from behind is not an easy thing to do in this game, but a little easier when the pitch is up there.
You throw it over the plate like that, it's going to cost you.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Strike two. Peavy dominating in this AB. He's got some pitches to play with.
Perfect location right there. Able to get the breaking ball down and in. Tough one to hit.
Hit on the ground. This could be the end. And Ramirez fields the ball. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
And about that time, we present our Pepsi Clutch performer. A terrific mound game, the work of Jake Peavy.
Well, yeah, I agree. Complete games seem to be a dying art, but every now and again, someone tosses a gem like this one. What I like is that even though he wasn't perfect, his manager gave him the chance and showed enough confidence in him that he could get the job done and finish it off, and he did.
Steve, it seemed like they knew from the get-go they had it. This was going to be their day, and they were right.
You and I like the close games just because there's a little more intrigue for all 9 innings, but the hometown fans, they like the offensive explosion and the big win.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon.